Martinsville about 30 years ago when Harry Hott did it.
That's right. Well, who knows? I don't know. What do you think, fellas? Would you want 2 or would you want 4? You got 21 cars on the lead lap, so that's 10 rows of cars on the restart. You're going to fan out 4 wide, huh?
Well, before you go there, if I'm
Jeez, Barry is flying.
Anybody else, I want to caution an opportunity.
Yeah, I think that the big thing is on the restarts when you have those 2 tires, and like Larry said today, I mean, it's warmer. We have a lot of laps on those left side tires. So how does it fire off? That's really the big thing that the 4 new tires do. But I always wanted 4.
This is a day.
Jeez, that camera's destroyed.
Could have been for this 21 Wood Brothers car. Those guys started last, drove up through the field more than once. Very impressed with this car. It's been that way all season long, Kevin.
It really has, and Josh Berry has done a great job with his team, and they've had plenty of speed in these cars. Now they just gotta close all these deals out. So last week, lead the race, got over that bump in turn 3 and 4, spun out. So those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to learn. You're going to mature. You're going to start to really understand what you need to be doing. But the biggest thing that they have is speed, and that is the part that is always the hardest to find.
Eric Jones returns to the garage and out of the race. Did not get that car up to minimum speed after making repairs, so the Advent Health car is parked for the day. 13 laps to go. For Kyle Larson, this is the 3rd of 11 straight days he'll be in a race car. Between the Cup car, the Indy car, and the High Limit Sprint car. He is racing all around the country over the next 11 days.
That's just a normal week. That's just what Larson does. He goes and races anything that he can get in.
Kokomo, Indiana, and the sprint car tomorrow night, and then it's off to Indy.
Well, here's Friday night right down the road at Lakeside.
Maybe started pole there, didn't he?
Well, he finishes with one on his roof. Well, watch this, Rico Abreu to the inside of Kerry Madsen. They get together. That's Larson's brother-in-law, sweet flipping. Larson slid into Madsen. Heavy wing damage, right? Boom.
Oh,
Sweet, there's Larson.
Jesus.
Good old race
Those cars are crazy. I don't know anybody can drive those things and survive.
I had a friend who called me and said, "Go drive my car," and I looked like a complete fool over there one night. But I won't mention any names. But he's standing pretty close to me.
And here's Larson's schedule.
Yep, busy bee.
For the next couple of weeks, culminating with the Indy 500 and Coca-Cola 600, both on May 25th, the Memorial Day weekend double.
Big month for him. Big opportunity.
Yeah, so next is North Wilkesboro.
Didn't go down the way he wanted it to go last year.
Then.
Gets another chance at it.
But that was right.
That kid out.
Last year here, Chris Buescher was racing for the win with Kyle Larson. 1/1000th of a second separated them at the line. Here they are.
Barry's got another one. We're not laps here.
For 7th place.
Yeah, it's been got enough laps.
Bowman and Blaney. This is for
Ain't nobody reckoned. Imagine that.
That Blaney car has been putting out some pretty good lap times over the last several laps. So, in typical fashion of Ryan Blaney and this 12 team, long, deep run right here, putting out some good lap times.
Last lap, he was the fastest car on the racetrack. Blaney, that is.
See Alex Bowman fighting hard for that last spot.
It's going to slow his progress down a lot. You were right, Kevin. It was 2 to 3 tenths. He was catching everybody in this whole front of the field. May have had a chance to catch second place at Bell. Not with Bowman giving him fence on his outside, slowing him down a lot.
Well, if they stay double file, they're going to bring Chase Briscoe right to them.
That slowed them down 4 tenths for him, 3 tenths for the pair of them.
Yeah, you see Blaney driving in there that time, going to slide up into that top lane. Bowman tried to cross over to be able to get back into the throttle, but Ryan Blaney makes that pass.
Right, Kyle Larson's going to start to get into some lap traffic here. And they are single file and they're spread out pretty well. Jesse Love, the first one, going on the lap down to the race leader. So traffic shouldn't put up much of a problem for him.
Well, this is definitely a three-car battle that I've been keeping my eye on, just looking, hey, if there's going to be a caution, how's it going to happen? And these guys have been at it pretty hard for the last 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, it looks like Hosvar that just went off the screen right there. I don't know. He might have had some trouble right there, backing up in a hurry. I don't know if he had to check up. He lost a lot of ground right there.
With 6 to go, how about Corey Heim? His first scheduled
13th.
23-11.
Corey Heim.
I really like this kid. I just.
Oh, he is so going to get cup right after this year with this run.
Truck and all the chances that he's had, which have been, I think this is his 4th cup start. He's made something out of those days, and he's raced today a lot like he does in that truck, just a grinder and keeps going forward.
Just exactly what you need a driver like that to do. Go out, run all the laps, learn everything you can do against the best there is, and forward progression proves that. Started 24th up to 13th. Great job.
And we don't see many of these young kids come into the Cup Series races and have days where they're going to run inside the top 15. That hasn't happened much.
There's got another one.
Alex Bowman's been in the wall. Chase Briscoe goes by, and Bowman drops to 5th.
Front end took off on him, didn't he, Kevin?
Oh,
Yep.
whacked it.
Almost
And
had
the
the wall.
wall is where
Yep.
Carson Hocevar is right now.
If he hit it just right, it would have spun him.
Hocevar back in 21st. Got up and into it right there.
Looks like the right front tire's coming apart on that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
it. It ain't over. Keep an eye on this car. It's definitely coming apart.
And the last thing they want to see is that tire come apart and have to throw a debris caution.
Did he pit?
Telling him to get down off the racetrack.
What's that?
That's a Chevrolet.
Oh, in the
Pivot
wall.
support. He's in the wall, guys. He's going to get it down. No caution so far.
Larson comes across the line with 3 to go.
Coming to the pits.
And Hocevar makes it to the pits. No
He makes it. He's good.
out on the racetrack.
Dodged a bullet there if you're the 5 team. 3 to go.
Bet you they got nervous.
So Hocevar's hopes of a lead lap finish are dashed. 20 lead lap cars with 2.5 to go. And Larson, very little traffic.
It's smooth sailing for him. There's nobody fighting him behind him. But the question is, tail end of these runs, we've seen a lot of people slip and slide around, getting into the wall with Hocevar, tire troubles. Bring this thing around, get me to the white flag, get this thing official. Been a dominant day for him, guys.
He really has.
He is in position to maximize points for the day. First stage win, second stage win, the point for the fastest lap of the race, and the victory a lap and a half away.
It's in the air. It's going to be official right here.
Yeah.
White flag, 1 to go.
And that's all Kyle Larson was looking for. He just wanted to get to that white flag to capitalize on a day that has just been absolutely
See him pop
dominant.
way down off the racetrack. Get away from that wall.
Imagine he blew a tire.
Around. A lot of rubber coming off the front.
He's actually done that before. He blew a tire on the last lap. I think it was Pocono. Gen 6 car.
He's way slow on the truck. It's just like Hocevar.
Wait, what?
Rubber coming off that right front.
Here he comes off turn 4. He's going to make it to the line. And Kyle Larson beats Christopher Bell.
I don't know if he was managing that or not, but when he came off of turn 2, there was a lot of rubber coming off the right front.
Was he blowing a tire at the end? Oh my god, imagine if there's one more lap.
Margin of victory as Kyle Larson's lead evaporated in the last lap.
Bell was coming too. You see him?
32nd career win.
That was scary. I don't think you should be doing a burnout though.
All-time list. The Hendrick teams were